What is up, guys? Mike here once again with Stephanie. And we are talking about our top 5 Quentin Tarantino movies. Starting with number 5, it is Dusk Till Dawn.
Dusk Till Dawn.
I actually like the show a lot.
Yes.
It took me, the show took me multiple times to try and watch it. The first couple episodes are really rough, but then it really picks up. It's hard to expand one movie into an entire season. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You have to develop, and then you have to make it entertaining for people to continue to watch.
But did Quentin Tarantino, he didn't direct this, did he?
He didn't direct,
but he is in it.
The Dusk Till Dawn?
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure.
I know he's in it though.
Yeah.
So
he's the main character with George Clooney.
That is why he's on this list. I'm pretty sure he didn't direct it though, or even produced it. But I do like Tarantino as an actor even. But as a throwback to the show, or as a throwback to the movie, The Show, because it's well known that Tarantino has a foot fetish, and there's a scene in the show where a stripper puts her leg in puts her foot in the character that Tarantino play's mouth and pours alcohol down her leg and lets him drink it off her foot. Super gross, but it's a nice throwback to Tarantino.
It is, but it's disgusting.
Let's move on then. So number 4 is Inglorious Bastards. No, sorry, Kill Bill.
Kill Bill.
Kill Bill. What's her face? Uma Thurman. Uma Thurman. That's how I say it.
That's it. It's Uma Thurman. It's just so good. I rewatched it for like not the first time. I rewatched it recently for like a month ago, and I'm like, this movie's just so clean and just so like. Obviously, I like it because female.
Right. Were they not talking about a volume 3? Though?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's his first like sequel movie, right?
Right.
It's so good.
Right.
It's just the music, just the development, her being a fucking badass assassin.
Right. So number 3 is Inglorious Bastards.
Yes!
I'm not the biggest fan of this movie.
I love this movie so much!
For me, I'm a colors guy. I love a movie with colors, and that's why I normally like Tarantino movies, because they're full of color. The sound, even color and sound for me in movies are the most important thing.
Yeah.
If those aren't on point, I don't like the movie.
Yeah.
That's why Inglourious Bastards felt very gray, very dull to me. I get the time period, I get what they were going for.
Yeah.
My favorite part though about this movie, sound-wise, was what they did with Christoph Waltz in that scene where he's speaking French.
Oh god,
because just the sound of the room.
The first one or
the very first one?
Okay, because there's one in the diner as well.
Right.
Yeah.
That was good too, but the very first one when he's in that cabin and they're hiding the people, when he's talking in French, just his accent and the sound in the room was so well done.
I am so glad he won an Oscar for that.
Oh, for sure.
So glad. Like that, and like that first scene too, you're just in
it pulls you in.
Yeah, you're just seeing this for the first time. You're like anxiety ridden. You're like, oh my God, like what's gonna happen? And shit goes down.
Yeah. So number 2 is Pulp Fiction.
Yes.
Another movie with great sound and color. Like if you notice, the movie has a lot of color.
Oh yes.
And Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson are awesome.
Yeah.
You know, I normally don't like Travolta because he's a little creepy, but I really enjoyed this movie for the color, the sound, and it's full of lines that are still.
Oh god, classic. Yeah, and you think about it, like the cast even.
Yeah.
Like the cast is like crazy good. Like you even got Bruce Willis in there.
Yeah.
What the?
Yeah, it's just like a great cast thrown into one movie.
And it's a bunch of different storylines kind of meeting all at the same time. Like they all are different, but they all meet up at one time, and it just works so well because of how well the story's written.
So our number 1 is Django Unchained, and this is specifically because on the technical aspect of I love color and sound. That movie, I saw it in theaters and fell in love with the sound and the colors. The colors are on point. Tarantino was so attentive to detail. So the thing about slaves back then is they would have perfect teeth because they had no sugar. They were given no sugar. They were given nothing to decay their teeth, right? But the white people, most of the white people anyway, like DiCaprio's character ate a lot of sweets, always had a candy in his mouth, so his teeth were decaying. If you look at any other movie about that time period, everyone has perfect teeth. That's wrong, and I love how Tarantino paid such close attention to it. Even the sound, like there's this scene where Christoph Waltz and Jamie Foxx are talking over a horse, and you hear the sound of their leather jackets wrinkling, you hear their feet on the ground, you hear the gravel under their feet. You hear everything, even the candy in DiCaprio's mouth. You literally hear everything, and it's so accurate, so attentive to detail. The only thing overdone in the movie was the blood, and that's a Tarantino thing.
Yeah, but even still, the blood was beautiful.
Yeah,
the way he went about showing the violence. There's the one scene like in the trailer, and everyone like creams themselves over is in the cotton.
That is a really disgusting way of saying that.
What? It's true. People go crazy over that scene. What?
Okay.
Never.
Yeah. So Django Unchained is our number one. All right, guys. That is our top 5 Tarantino movies. Have a good one. See you next week.